It's the king. Bang. I want to feel your hair like that. You want to place my only home. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall with me over and over again. I'm badly breathing and feeling through that world, but it's never time we all stand up. Stop lying to yourself, don't be true to yourself, and that might be we both can exist destiny. So let's tell me now. You must feel love, but I'm like by your side. Yeah, just like the flowers that bloom and fall with me over and over again. Keep the flame alive. I want to feel your hair like that. You want to place my only home. I know. Yeah, we can one day. We spread like flowers in the sky. No matter where I'm by your side. I know. You and I, let's fly the souls that we're together. Can't feel my heartbeat, so take my hand to new tomorrow. The drop that can let me, you give me strength and give me faith. To take me darkness, let's forget all the love. Spark just like Ivana. Light up like Ivana.
It's Trumental.com.
Yo, what up? How y'all doing, man? Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, man. Y'all know what time it is. We're about to finish this Tales of Horizon, man. Rigging finally. Yeah, and then we can go over and play some of this Melty Blood, man. I'm excited to play a new fighting game. You know what I mean? Some competition with some others. So, man, we still trying to deal with this. Trying to deal with the school stuff with the kids, but yeah, man, you see where we at with it. We're not even gonna hold this game up no more. We're just about to get to the end because that's where we at with it. Hope you guys like, follow, subscribe if you're new here or you just like what you got going on in here. You know what I mean? We don't need you no more, baby. I don't have a main yet, so we will figure it out who our main is going to be in that game for sure. But for right now, let's focus on this and see how we're going to deal with this.
Volron! He really was still alive.
Damn, they got him strung up.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Who's talking?
Wait though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena, at the shrine of the true sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself.
But what is what's the true sovereign?
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest? Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
Looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
Yo, what the hell they got going on?
Lenegus's transformation. And the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dana.
Somebody definitely behind this shit.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of a Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy. That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alvin, look!
The Red Woman!
Oh shit, they're using her as the
We
substitute?
finally found you.
Or is she just in
I have
front
a
of
lot
it?
of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
The fuck is that?
This?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
Oh shit. The red.
They're not feeling particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alvin. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting ducks here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
Which one we aiming at? Cause y'all look like y'all kind of fighting everything. Oh, how'd I change it? No, there's a way to change it. How the hell do you change it? I want to change it from auto because it's all auto.
In here!
Damn. Nope, so we can't lock them down. And the stuff they use isn't, I guess, not magic technically. I don't know what kind of stuff they using. Oh yeah. Done, they hit me. Punch out. There's like 4 fucking health pools for this. So do we focus on one? I'm not sure. But focusing on one seems like it still takes the damage for everything. I hate when they're so tanky that it feels like they take nothing. They just feel so goddamn strong. There's a lot going on. Damn. Damn, who just did that?
I couldn't make it in time.
Oh, damn, I died. Oh, Shion died too. Alright. Oh, Shion's up? Okay. Yeah, blast him, Shion. Hit him with the bullets. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Nope. They got so much going on, you don't even know. Damn, these red women, bro. Where the hell they go? Oh shit. Oh shit. Put your ass to steal. Man, I wish we could take that fucking magic. Oh, just about to say, I need to make sure to watch people's health because you know, everybody's health is probably low now. But mine is super low. Oh yeah, we definitely gonna hold on to that. I'll use one of those. We're almost done. Yeah, I don't like this auto stuff. This is weird. I'm doing all these extra attacks that I don't want to do. I like dodging when I don't feel like dodging. Me and Rimwell got blasted.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite. Not so fast. That'll bring you down. Elusive deity. I'm all stuffed up. By the
This is not cool. Where's the one for CP?
benediction light. Can't be happening.
Damn, and then Shion gets killed? Oh my gosh. That's annoying. Shion gets killed.
No further. You're mine. Rising Falcon, burn in hell. Here I come. You're finished. Severing wind.
This game really make you use your resources up. Oh, I was rolling. Come on, man.
I need something.
You need to be healed.
How the mighty have fallen.
Yeah.
Allow me to help you.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I owe you one. I never miss. Anything in armor is all mine. I can carve through armor. Here, let me behold.
There you go, Dohalim.
The earth pulse.
I've never seen Dohalims.
Tectonic fission.
Yo, fire. That was so nice. Rondo. Move the fuck out the way. Get the fuck out the way. Oh my goodness. Go punch his ass to death.
I'm ready. No escape.
Oh no, we doing this one.
Say no more.
Fucking red women. Jeez.
Surrender. Fighting is useless now. Do you think it's really over?
Hell no. Literally just a start.
Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
They don't have sleeves.
What?
It's self-destructed?
Alvin!
Damn, that's fucked.
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up. You had me worried there.
I'm sure that is not the last fight.
Who said you could touch that?
This was still alive. I thought I beat your ass.
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much.
So you know this place?
Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Even after all this time, you still insist on hating me?
You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay.
Oh, he is still upset about that. Oh, she
You're
got that.
obviously bluffing.
She put out that gas.
Can't even move right now.
He like, but I put myself up here, bitch.
Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alf, who happens to be another sovereign?
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the
Idle
sovereign's
prattle.
powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings. You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dana, correct?
Yeah. They were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dana. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Danan. Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
Then you mean Aaron was kidnapped just like Alphen?
Mm-hmm.
But then he became a...
And he just took the power and ran with it.
A slave from Dana. Just like us. Isn't that right, Volron?
So he posed as a Renin and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renin and Danan are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
The red woman? She said, fool, this is not yours. No touchy.
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
She said, who the fuck are you? Oh, shit. She punked him.
Don't do it!
She punked him for it. She punked him for the Renaissance. He got pumped for that shit.
It's too late. You can't stay here.
We need to go. Alphen!
No. Those are like little hearts. Those are crazy. They're heart stairs. They're heart platforms. I'll take the pain. I'll take the burden. Mm. He mad?
Go. But know I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Mm. That was a long ass jump.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Fucking dead is what you are.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
Pray.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
Possibly.
What? Those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissance. Damn it, that's
They
the
did
second
a
time
runner?
now.
I've never
Whatever's
heard
stolen
that
from
term.
us, we'll steal it back. The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Did you say Rena?
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
True that.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissance in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Then we're agreed.
Let's go
head
to
back
Rena.
the Starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting.
Hopefully we just
Volron
get to
actually
go to
be-
Rena, because they
They
be
seem to care not one
jank.
whit about Renans or
Jank,
Danas.
jankety jank. Maybe sit there wanting to talk half the time.
Way like with us.
We like, y'all know we trying to leave. But even though y'all know we trying to leave, y'all gonna sit here and have these long ass talks. Oh. The fuck am I back in? Oh. Oh, I'm back in here, folk. I wish there was an easier way back to the airship. But you know, they gotta do this. Make us run all the way back. Man, how you guys' day going today? What are you guys excited for? We're just trying to get to the end of this
Tell me,
so we can.
Dohalim.
Nah, we don't want to hear from Doham. We want to get to the end of this so we can do. Oh, let me see if I can fix it now. Oh no, I'm about to figure that out. That's annoying. The auto stuff is annoying. Why are we in full health right now? We're going to the starship. Why are we getting full health? What's going on? Bullshit, I reckon. Ooh.
I've got a
Nah, I'm out of here. I don't want to fight
really
y'all.
bad feeling about this. Lunar corruption!
There gotta be a way to change from that shit. There it is. Well, I cannot remember how I did it. But I know I did. It's called End of the Road. Okay, we just gotta get over there. Ugh. Alright. Oh yeah, but so we gotta fight this one.
Don't get careless.
Let's go ahead and do it. They gave us the health anyway.
They really don't give up, do they?
You motherfucker. Not today.
In a vine? You're mine! Pieces! Armor won't save you! Light burst forth!
Yeah, I want to die. Damn, I love that one.
Can you take it? Vacuum blade! I'm ready! Light burst forth! Can you take it? Far enough!
Damn, hit your ass. Couldn't even do anything. Gonna knock you down, and then no one else will fucking attack you. Hit him with the fire. Okay, Rimwell. VIP Rimwell right now. Fuck that fool. Rimwell MVP. I think that has some of the best after effects. Like that one really does. The after effects on that one is like superb. Ricky. Bit. Holy shit. Excuse me. Pardon me. You're not catching me, bro. Don't even trip. You're not catching me. That's what you're not doing. You're not catching me. Yo, I can't wait to try this melty blood, man.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
They have 14 characters.
Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Joe?
There's a few characters that I want to try out for sure.
too.
We're gonna do some
Farah,
learning today.
Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once.
Faria, not now. It can wait.
Damn.
Dohalim,
Sit your ass
so
there.
I can see. It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration.
We got other things to do, though, Halim.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
No, I don't have the tools.
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. any longer and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
So do I gotta sit as the sovereign?
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he
Boy,
was.
I know a lot that you don't.
That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it.
Definitely.
Highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now.
Definitely.
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is...
You fool.
Very well then.
Yeah. Catch the drift.
Abakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow remnants of Lenegis. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldaman and Sia.
Look up there, it's Lord Dohalim.
Yeah, at least they trying to do something to help.
Contest. Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now.
What up, Shino?
As Lord, I speak to you.
Yeah, Tales of Arise.
You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to...
You been playing that Melty?
The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegis, not the lords and sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find one.
I'm playing as soon as I get done with this.
I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of lofty...
As soon as I get done with this, I'm being on. Who have you tried out, and what do you think? Or have you tried out multiple characters, or what have you done so far? I've been watching a lot of Kizzy.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's...
I want to try out that little
but I believe
Kung
so.
Fu chick.
This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie.
When they got the Naruto run.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
I want to try her. I want to try the dude with the jacket on. I definitely want to try Saber,
How can we live
the princess, and the
I'd
puppet
say
character.
We found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna try to get in.
I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader, the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegis, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept turn against death. To see a future.
Who else are you interested in?
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegis till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the
Whose trial are you doing right now?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of
And how's the PC version? I've been hearing things. So how's the PC version?
On Lenegis who needs someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul. How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted?
Oh, okay.
From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future.
Which one is that one? Is that the your what up? Yeah, I'm trying to finish this so I can get on that Melty. Being fine for Megan and I. Okay.
People here, not ruling them.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes.
Yeah, we're talking Melty.
We should be heading back to the ship.
How's your Melty experience going? Who are you playing with? Yeah, but we Melty PC though. All right, who are you playing with? He need to be able to move while casting arts.
Looks like the people of Lenegis can.
Okay.
I couldn't have done. Without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
What characters are you using? Or who do you like? And I know you're on the PlayStation with it. How's that rollback? And what you just jumped in? You went to trials, training. What'd you do? What was your process? You playing with the same people that played Guilty with you? Maybe people be more open to play this game and do like a little tournament or something. Oh well, no, we can't because we'll have to have it on PlayStation. We don't have it on PlayStation. We got it on PC. Most of the people I know, we got it on PC. I can't wait to see what kind of mods. They didn't put anti-cheat on here, did they, Chino? Yeah, homegirl looking sick.
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding
What the fuck was that for, Sheeta?
You can say that again. And now we have more problems to fix too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renaissance.
We need that
Answers
Renaissance.
have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
So, what do we do first when
Yeah, Mills, who you playing with?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing
Who was
we'll
Mega
face is
using?
an attack.
If we come across a cat,
Was he using multiple characters or just one?
What?
Hmm. The hell is she doing here? Oh hell. All hell breaking loose. There's a bunch of them. They must have teleported us there. Okay. Probably Roa. Okay. I'm not too keen on the names yet, so. Roa, Michael, you talking about the guy with the electricity?
Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
What's that?
The ship's controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
That's bad, right?
Because if you talking about him, that dude's fucking
We've lost
ridiculous.
control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone, look there!
Why is there a fucking ship in between two planets? Yeah, that dude's sick. I seen Kizzy playing with him. That dude's crazy. Oh crap. What the fuck? They shot astral energy. It's a flower? Oh crap. What's inside that flower? Shit wasn't a planet, it was a flower. Yo, that's insane. That's insane. This getting crazy.
Blooming out of Rena?
But that flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dana's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
We can
Hell
only pray
no.
that they are.
I don't think so.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The flower of
That's my question. Where's this going?
With everything that's happening, we need to get
Like
back to
yesterday
Lenegis.
was 4
Is the ship
hours
still offline?
doing the ending of this game.
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
Well, I hope you guys are having
So
fun
what?
with the game.
We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
Will Evolve?
Believe
I want
this.
to play him.
We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dana die before our eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down. You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Now what?
The starship, it's back online?
Do you feel this game has more depth than Guilty Gear? Like, how do you feel about it against Guilty Gear? Like, day ones. Like, day one feels not like Guilty Gear, you know, right now is deeper. Do you feel like this game has more at the start of the game rather than Guilty Gear did as far as like combo routes and being more expressive with your combos, rather than Guilty Gear it's more like you find the best optimal and that's it, because it's not really much you can do, because it's like to do certain hits you got to be close and
Do
far
you think we might run into more Renans here?
to get
Or
different
these red
actions.
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is, who?
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile.
I feel like you should find out.
Why would anyone?
I'm not
want to
asking
bring
me,
us
I'm
here?
asking you, fool. You gotta be an asshole, you know. All you gotta do is answer the
Shion.
fucking question, and then
If
you
they
wanna
wanted
come
to
with
attack
that
us, they could
shit.
have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see
Strive
where
is
the path takes
smoother.
us.
As far as gameplay,
I still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
Yeah. Our planet's really not doing too hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dana, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours. Still though, I
we
never
still got at
imagined
least an
Rena
hour
would
left of
look
this.
Like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out of it?
So now I'm gonna switch to
I
one.
have absolutely no clue.
It'll take some time to get
It's
used
so
to the
surreal.
inputs and
It
stuff,
looks like a
but
broken egg or
honestly, not
something.
trying to compare to keep it 20.
Rena and Dana.
Keep
We
it
were taught that
2020.
both worlds were spherical bodies
Alright.
that floated amongst the stars.
Well, I was just saying, like, as far as
that they lied to us.
you
not only
know,
about
the thing that
stars,
is
but
being
how
expressed, like being able to
it's
express
also the
yourself
form of our own planet.
and like
Darling.
combo routes,
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us?
because they're both going to be
Someone
good games in their
formidable
own
enough to
right.
bring our starship along with us.
Like Guilty Gear has a
Here
type,
somewhere.
and then
Let's
this
find
game's
them.
gonna have a type. So, and there's gonna be people that love Guilty Gear, but don't really care for Melty Blood, and then vice versa is gonna be people that love Melty Blood and like don't care at all about Guilty Gear. Like, it'll be those same people that play both be like, yeah, Guilty Gear is whack, and you know, it's like, no, I'm not trying to do that. always.
This place looks a lot like that room we saw back in the Forbidden
A lot of
Zone.
experimentation for sure.
Huh? What's that? It's one of those!
A red woman in disguise. Or is this their true form?
So it was a trap?
It doesn't look like it can move.
Bro, I'm ready to try it though. Yeah, I still don't know all the new systems, so I don't have the fundamentals
the one
down.
that brought us here?
It doesn't say if I can express or not. Yeah, I think the first thing I'm gonna do is go to the lessons and stuff and learn how the game is played.
For me to have unexpected guests these days.
It can talk.
And then from there, I'll go to like character trials and learn characters. So we're gonna take our time with this. We don't need to really run in and play people and stuff like that. You know, I'll fuck with you though. Nah, never mind. I'm gonna fuck with you because you're an asshole.
Is that your name?
No, no, I'll play you and Mega.
What is this?
Well, I don't think I'm gonna go online for a while.
before that,
I think as far as us playing it, we're gonna do a lot of
somehow
labbing.
associated with the
You
Red
know,
Women?
take this one a little bit different.
Before I answer, I have a question for
Like
you.
actually know
How
the
did you all
system.
arrive in this sector?
I'm gonna be like, oh, you can do that.
We did not come to this place by choice.
You're like, hey, yo, City, you should be using this. You're not using that. Like, oh, I didn't know that's what the properties of that was. Like, I don't want to be saying that. Like, I want to.
In
Okay.
that case,
One of
we
the
can assume
properties
my
of
brethren who served
the
Great
moon
Spirit
drive
deemed
and
you all to be a threat
the
most grave.
it's not a burst,
What
but
do
the
you
little
mean,
burst
sir?
type thing.
Are you saying there really is someone more powerful than the Red Women, pulling their strings?
What did you do to us?
Cause I definitely want to get a good fighting game
You have not
to play. Cause I
far
miss
taken
having a good fighting game to be streaming like a lot.
Identifiers detected.
I like playing against people.
The Sovereign and Maiden are among you. However,
I ain't out of Earth for like 10 matches, damn. Well, I mean, you was probably playing Mega, so yeah, I probably just jumped on and started playing, so.
Oh, goody. More riddles.
Do you think we can trust this thing?
Like it or not, it may be our best chance at a ticket out of here. Let's at least hear it out.
Find out. It's only a block. Oh, so it's a defensive mechanic, okay.
I shall now answer your questions. We are Helganquil. The Red Women you encountered previously are a form of disguise we employ from time to time, but not our true form.
Helganquil?
What the fuck is a Helganquil?
Phasal, a celestial
Dick?
beast which drifted here by
We're on
accident.
Dick Phasal?
The will of Rena's great spirit no longer reaches us here. Since my sudden separation from the Great Spirit's influence, I have used any and all means to extend my lifespan. As I have done so,
Dick.
I have also set out to monitor and research Rena and Dana from this position.
A question. What is this great spirit of which you speak? Is it something that rules over your kind?
Correct. The great astral spirit is a large mass of astral energy that fills all of Rena, one with its own will, a voice we cannot refuse.
That's what she probably be here.
Just like Dana.
The voice of the great spirit speaks to our hearts directly, and we have served it without question throughout the ages.
Does that mean it was controlling your minds? Wait a second. Could this great spirit be the true sovereign of Rena?
So the
true
Oki
ruler
pressure is
Rena.
off of throw, huh?
It could be the same thing that's controlling Volron.
Wait, back up. You're telling us this great spirit of yours is the one that ordered you things to harvest the astral energy from Dana? I'm not sure I believe that.
Why not? We've already made contact with the will of Dana back in the Wedge, and in the Forbidden Zone on Lenegus. If Dana has a will of its own, I don't see why Rena wouldn't.
Maybe not, but think about what you're saying. If Dana has a will like Rena, then that would mean that we've been controlled by the voice of Dana this whole time, just like these
Dana's
things.
will hasn't been forcing us to do anything.
Yeah, but
Let's assume that what Hevrect 35 claims is true, and that we are indeed cut off from both planets. Even if we had
how's the overheads and stuff in this game?
we would have noticed now that we are disconnected.
Like, do characters have like good overheads? Like, how do you open people up traditionally in this game? Have that you've been seeing, other than the, you know, because I'm not really seeing like overheads and stuff like that. I'm seeing a lot more just, you know, people not blocking their toes.
That it cannot coalesce and
People sitting there with their toes wide open. They wake up mashing.
Which explains why we felt its will where we did. The wedge in Lennox where so much of that energy had been accumulated.
Fools be waking up straight mashing.
The Spirit's desire is to consume all astral energy. And the pursuit of that desire is why you see Rena in its current state. As a result, it has turned its attention toward Dana.
Like, people like be mashing on block. Crack.
So that the Great Spirit can feed off of Dana?
Indeed. And it was to that end that we Helganquil devised the crown contest.
Okay.
Had the initial spirit channeling from 300 years ago succeeded, all of Dana's astral energy would have been seized.
It's like right now, I see this Kenzie Glaze guy. I swear to God, this fool's like, he's not doing no overhead. He get opened up. He get opened up, and then none of that stuff that you talking about is going on. He just doing basic streams on the guy who the president.
That is why we turn to Dana.
Too anxious. Listen, I paid for this controller. I pressed the button.
Contest. An efficient means to harvest the necessary energy from Dana.
This is all happening because of me.
Nevertheless, you still haven't answered one of Alphen's original questions. Just why have you brought us here to your base, Hevrect 35?
Yeah, why'd you bring us here?
First, it was to confirm the identities of you, my unexpected visitors. Second, it was to ascertain whether you would be likely to accept my request.
Ascertain.
But what could someone like you want us to?
Why do I always pick a character that got that hard way in? Like that character that got no projectile.
Sorry, did you just ask us to kill your master?
I did. It is in your best interest that you do so, I might add.
What makes you say that?
Lennox has entered the final stage of the spirit channeling plan. As we speak, Dana's energy is being harvested en masse.
Oh shit. I'm gonna have me a visitor.
If nothing is done about the Great Spirit,
I'm already
it will
know.
not be long before all is lost.
You're saying the destruction we saw earlier is just the beginning?
Jesus.
We won't let that happen.
Why do you want us to
I know
kill
my
the
daughter
Great
about to be
Spirit so
coming
badly?
around here.
Is it to save our world? To free you, Helganquil, from under its control? Why?
Damn, that's how you feel about it?
My primary
That's fucked up, Paul.
findings and analysis, which have taken many years to
okay.
realize. As such, it is my desire to see how your actions impact and change these systems. However, I will not deny that
How you doing, bro?
also plays a part.
Welcome to the stream, by the way.
In spite of
I just turned the camera off for a second because
our species is on the brink of
I just got
extinction.
some food.
You mean?
Yo, this game, like, is beautiful. It's a beautiful freaking game.
It would be wise for
It's
you to
long.
talk with the
It's
others
at least about like
and tell
50
what you
hours.
need to know. Once you have your answer, return to me.
Combat's pretty good.
Agree to help. I shall fix your
There's a lot of side quests in the game.
Others?
Fishing in the
Just how many
game.
of you are there?
Different costumes that
I
you
am the
can
only
add.
Helganquil who inhabits Dake Faisal.
You know, different things to make your character look different and, you know, special in your way. You can use whoever you want to.
Hey! Hey!
Yeah, you can, like, all the characters there that you see from the back, like,
It's no
use
use.
all of
I
those
think it's done
characters.
talking to us. Let's take a look around.
So you can, like, pick one, or you can pick all of them and, like, pick how you want their moves to be and stuff, and then, you know, you can use them like that. So, like, I'm using him right now. I can just, I can pause it, and then, oh, I want to change, you know, the leader or whatever. You know, you can change who you want to be the leader. So let's say I want to be Kisara. See, so you can change it if you want to. Nah, it's offline.
You can't seriously be buying anything that creature
But
told
like
us,
this
right?
is towards the end, so there's a
blackmailing us
whole
into
lot of
doing this dirty
conversation
work.
going on.
To be honest,
We're gonna do this,
the
and then
conversation
when we're
went on
done
for
with
so
it, if
long,
we have enough
I'm
time,
not
we're gonna
sure I
go
understood
to
all of it.
a fighting
How about
game.
you,
We're gonna go to
Delaline?
Melty Blood that
Were
just
you
came
able to
out.
follow it at all?
At the very least.
What kind of
everything
games you
said
play?
about The Renin Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being
Let's
said,
go.
had we not previously
Yeah, we playing
encountered the
Melty Blood
will
on
of
PC.
Dana,
It just came out.
I suspect I would find its story much more difficult.
You
to
like
believe.
fighting game? You like fighting
Spirit
game?
of Rena
What fighting
must
game
be
you
Dana
like?
completely destroyed.
Why?
I hope the Street Fighter
Astral energy
6
is
gonna
supposed to be
bring
a
it back,
force
bro.
that
I'm
creates
like
and
so
shapes the
tired of
world.
Street Fighter not
It doesn't matter.
like getting that love
I
no
don't
more.
care if we're up against an entire world or what its
I
game
love
is.
Street Fighter.
We're
but
not
They
going
killed
to
my
let it
game.
destroy Dana.
Right.
Killed it, bro.
There is one other thing that concerns
Street
me.
Fighter 5.
How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what about the Renins? How do they factor into all this?
Now that you mention it, and all that talk, Hevric 35 never even brought up the Renins once. And as for the Helganquil, we never did find out just what they are either.
Maybe
You know, everybody likes a good combo, you know?
Or perhaps
Everybody
there's
likes a
even
good
more
ass
going
whooping.
on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter. Let's find out.
Everybody like to see some salt, some hurt, some hate, you know? Yo, Kisara got that pack, boy. The fuck is up here? Nothing? What's the point of having the upper floor? Nowadays, I do... Oh, okay. I used to do MMORPGs, to do MMO, RPG, MMO, puzzle games, etc. I'm just too broke to get into it again, so I can't. Well, I can't wait to go to college for some time. So something where I live is very limited to jobs. Where you live at? The view of the galaxy, man. Oh no, I know what FPSs are for sure. You're good, bro. Okay, so we gotta go to the lower floor. The hell you want to do? Yeah, what where you live at?
Who are they?
What shooter are you playing? Valorant,
What is
Apex,
Oh,
Call
my
of Duty.
apologies. It's just been so long since I've seen
Duty.
any humans from the outside world.
Are you a Renin?
Oh, yeah, I guess so. The Overseer told us to answer any questions you might have. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you as much as we can. But be quick. Our subjects are undergoing a dramatic shift that we don't want to miss.
I don't have any questions.
What a weird guy.
He must have meant Hevrecht 35 when he mentioned that overseer.
And what was that about subjects? You don't think he meant Dana and Rena, do you?
There isn't anyone else we can talk to. I guess we should ask around here.
What's your favorite fighting games? Aww.
Have you guys lived up here in Dag Fazel with Hevric 35 for a long time?
Yes.
Dick
I
Faisal.
couldn't tell you off the top of my head just how long it's been, though. We regularly go into stasis, so our sense of time has gotten rather out of whack over the years.
Why are you all even here in the first place?
Originally, this station was where we worked to perform maintenance on Lenegis.
I don't want to dox myself.
We heard the facility ended up in its
I've been
current
playing
location due to an
Bloodhound,
accident.
Warframe, Apex,
Oh,
and
it was
Rocket
terrible.
League. Yo,
Apparently
why you
there
gotta
was
be
something
like that, bro? How you
and
doxing
when
yourself?
help never arrived, they presumed the entire facility had been destroyed.
And you've been working for Hevrecht 35 ever since?
Well, at first we thought that there was nobody else inside the facility, but then it turned out the Overseer was there all along.
What do you mean?
The Helganquil have the technology to cloak themselves around us Renans. As long as they don't do
This
anything
man said,
obvious,
"I don't want to
the
dox
Renan won't see
myself."
one, even
What's
if
your
it's right in
favorite
front of them.
shooter? What's the main
Which
one
would
that you
explain
play?
why Shion and I failed to notice the
What's
Red
the game
Wing
you put the most
previously.
time in?
Do they
Like,
employ an astral
on
art
a
of some
daily
sort?
basis. Like,
I haven't
I
been
gotta
able
play
to
this every day.
scientifically confirm it for myself, but from what I understand, the type of cloaking they use is primarily achieved through mechanical means. In addition, they also used hypnosis devices and information control to get us to do what they wanted without being
Bet.
detected. It's a pretty sophisticated operation, especially since it avoids any unnecessary conflict. I have to imagine that's how
That's
Lenegis
what's
is
up.
still run.
But
What's your
aren't the
character on
Helganquil
Apex?
themselves controlled by the Great Spirit? If so, why aren't Renans affected by it in the same way?
The Great Spirit's mind control only works on Helganquil, so they had to employ other means to manipulate us Renans.
You act like this didn't affect you personally. If I was you, I'd be mad as hell at their deceptions.
I mean, sure, I was surprised when I first found out about it.
I'll be mad as
but that
hell.
was so long ago.
Hevrecht 35 has clearly ceased concealing itself, though. Why is that?
Who can say? My guess is it just got bored, or maybe even a little lonely.
Don't you want to go back home to Rena or Lenegis? Our ship is going to be fixed pretty soon. You could ride with us.
No way. If we went back after knowing the truth, they'd either just brainwash us or purge us outright. After all this time, there's nothing to be gained from going back.
Yo, they said purges?
We've all agreed
Damn.
it's best to simply stay here and watch everything unfold instead. Things are going just fine with the Overseer. Not that it'll be around much longer.
Y'all sound like some
Can't extend
cowards.
its life any further. That said, I'm sure it's pleased to see the final stage of the plan before it passes on, though.
I don't know. It was pretty boring at the moment.
Thank you for
Even
answering my
with
questions.
the Bloodhound event, having a long stay event for no reason. Wraith, Lifeline, Bloodhound, Crypto, and Mirage. Mostly support. Seer was great at the beginning, but they did him dirty. What'd they do to him? What'd they patch out of him?
Can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Sure. It's going to be a while before the two planets undergo their next shift, so I can talk until then.
Please, tell us what you know about the Helganquil.
This game making me anxious, bro.
You
I want
mean
to
the
play
overseer
Melty.
species? I can't say I know
Melty
much about
blood.
them.
Next week we
Well, for
playing
starters, where'd they come
we're gonna
from?
toss in some Metroid
Where else?
Dread. Yeah.
From Rena, obviously.
We're gonna play Metroid Dread, bro.
From Rena? Wait, are you telling us those things live right alongside the Renans down there?
Of course not. There's really no such thing as Renans in the first place.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought the Overseer explained everything.
Apparently not.
Please, tell us more.
Well, in a nutshell, the Renans were originally created from Danans by the Helganquil.
What?
But if that's true, then that would mean there aren't any people on Rena.
There aren't, but there are Helganquil. That's what the name literally means in their language, people of Rena.
But what need could they possibly have to create a whole new race of people?
It was a way to bolster their dwindling workforce. I trust you're aware that the Helganquil are on the verge of extinction, yes? In essence, we were created to carry
They've
on
nerfed
their work
his
Great
tactical
Spirit after they
and
all die.
ultimate.
They
Whereas
gathered
tactical
Danans who had
was
an
15
affinity for
seconds, now
astral arts
25.
and proceeded from there.
And his ultimate is longer
That's
now.
why we,
Damn.
as their descendants,
I wish
can
you
all
luck,
cast
man.
arts,
I hope you
albeit to
get the
varying
good ending.
degrees.
Damn, why I gotta be like that?
Are you saying Renans were originally created from Danans? That the
I'm ready to end it right now, bro. If I don't, we'll be getting the good
Explains why
ending.
almost nobody can use astro arts on Dana now.
People always trying to come at my neck, bro.
Amazing. The way they alter their bodies is far less invasive than your conventional surgeries. They have these tiny machines that are
Look at his smile, bro.
which they insert into their bodies and
Enough. You needn't tell us anymore.
How can you speak so calmly about all of this?
I guess I can see how, when viewed in a certain light,
Where is
their
the
ways
series?
may sound grotesque.
The series is coming from the Tale series.
I think they ultimately did us a favor.
It's been a long running series for a long time. This is my
If it
first
meant their
entry
hands
into
had to
it.
get a little dirty in the process, then so be it. Anyway, the Helganquil are the real Renans.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't think it's such a big deal. They're also mostly the ones behind what you see going on between the two planets. I think that covers just about everything worth knowing.
I see. Thanks for filling us in.
It's the Big Lou.
Does he really expect us to believe that Renans never truly existed? How absurd.
Dohalim.
Yo, he's a dick.
Just when I think we're getting to the bottom of it all, some new revelation smacks us in the face.
Then let's hope
That's
this is our
interesting.
last revelation for a while.
I never knew that doesn't all line up together. So it's multiple stories. So pretty much every Tales game is its own game.
Do you know anything about a spirit channel?
I don't believe. Don't take me at my word.
First plan from
I do not believe any of the Tales games follow one
Yes.
character.
It was to use Lenegis to
It,
siphon
it's
off
probably
Dan's
like
astral
I think it's
energy
like on the
and
Legend
send
of
it to
Zelda
Rena.
tip. You feel me?
Exactly. However, there were two problems we had to consider. First was how to collect and send such a large quantity of astral energy without it becoming sentient. Second, we had to figure out how to convert Dana's energy so it would be compatible with Rena.
I take it the solutions to those problems were to use the wedge for the collection, and then the Sovereign and Maiden to convert the energy.
We have a
Don't
winner.
forget, if you're new here to Life,
However,
follow,
the first
subscribe,
plan
man.
failed when the
Let you know when
Sovereign
we're
was
streaming. If you want to
overwhelmed
join
and
us, man, hit that
frenzied.
exclamation mark Discord. Jump in
The
there.
reason for that
You know,
is
we're always
because
chilling,
the Maiden lost
doing
control.
something.
I'm
I
told
do
he
something.
slaughtered many Renans
Watch some
in
anime or
Helganquil
something. Might be
that
watching
day.
some anime tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. On what's tomorrow? Friday?
For the next
Yeah,
plan,
on
we
Saturday.
tried to recreate the Renis Alma, but we didn't
No,
have
when I'm
nearly
done doing
enough
some
of
stuff,
the
I'll probably
other
put some
non-dark
anime on the
astral
shit.
energy types.
Watch some good
To
anime. I'm
amend
not sure
that,
which one though.
We set our sights on Dana and implemented a system whereby we
Or
could
you know
extract energy
what?
from it.
Tomorrow's the first, so
And the
if I can
clown
get my
contest
hands on that
Correct.
Venom movie,
Since
I'll be
the Maiden
streaming
had been
Venom.
the failing point in the previous plan, it was decided to replace her role with machinery to avoid further mishaps. A new sovereign had to be made as well. It was such tremendously difficult.
You want to be a part of that?
Success was dubious.
No further than
But from
exclamation
the
mark
look of
Discord,
things,
bro.
It would appear such worries were unfounded.
So that's what the purpose of that room we found in the Forbidden Zone was.
What about the flower that sprouted from Rena?
Flower? Oh, that thing. That's the physical
Nah,
manifestation of all the
but it was
astral
really
energy that's been
good.
harvested from Dana.
Well, I don't think it's gonna outsell
As I'm
Persona.
sure you
Persona has
realized,
a
it's
cult
quite a lot
following,
of
and
energy.
everyone
At this point, it's
everyone
likely that it's
loves
become
Persona,
physically
bro.
integrated
Persona.
with Rena's
How many
plant
times Persona 5 been released and people been bought it and bought
Heverick
it?
35 mentioned that the spirit channeling plan is entering its final stage. Is that true?
That game did numbers.
It is. I never thought I would live to see the day with my own eyes, and yet here we are. Are we done talking now? If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather not miss anything that's about to happen.
He talks like the potential end of the world is just another day on the job.
You've got to remember that these guys
It
have
is
been
for them.
alone up here for a long time. Who knows what shape their minds
Probably.
are in.
I think Tales does, but it's not as big as Persona. Like Persona is
Feels
way
like
more
our whole world has
impactful.
been turned upside down. Is there anything we know that's still true at this point?
Seriously. I'm still trying to process the fact that we Renans were created by the Helganquil, let alone the Sovereign and Maiden stuff.
Let's take a moment to gather ourselves.
So nobody's better than nobody, really.
I know
Man.
all of this is a lot to believe and take in, but I think it's fair to say that we've found the answers we've been looking for. Does everyone agree?
Agreed. Though I'll admit that I never expected it to all boil down to Rena's great spirit being behind everything.
Everything that's happened, everything we've endured, it's all because of astral energy.
And to get that energy, the Great Spirit took control of the Helganquil. Then the Helganquil
I mean, it's a good game.
Renans, who went on
Combo
to
system
invade
really
and
good.
rule over the Danans.
Plus,
Beautiful,
the
beautiful
reason the
looking
Great
game.
Spirit can't directly control the Renans as well is likely because they were originally Danans all along.
Either way, I think it's fair to say we've all had a
Yeah.
lot to take in at once.
I
Maybe
can
too
see.
much even.
I can see
We
that.
should probably take it easy and rest our minds a bit. Why don't we all take some time to think things over before we decide on our next move?
That's a good idea, Kisara. If the Renan Great Spirit really is behind all this,
Says so.
we've got a really big fight ahead of us.
Yeah, Persona, and then you know the star of Persona is Shin Megami Tensei,
Sure of ourselves.
SMT,
So let's go ahead and break off for now. We aren't in any immediate danger.
and then
We should be
SMT is
okay.
gonna have SMT 5 coming
You
out.
sure you don't want to be alone right now?
I could ask you the same question.
I figured I'd get all my thinking in while walking around and checking up on everybody.
I'll go along with you. I'm interested to hear what's on everyone's minds too.
Sounds good. Let's go find them.
Everyone's just gone their own way, huh?
Yeah, let's hit up each spot.
We're gonna talk to everybody, and then we're gonna go on the next part. This is how you know it's like close to the end, because it's like all this talking.
Oh, it's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans and the Great Spirit and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster, but with a mind and will of its own. But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it. As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Danans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly
crazy
because
what they
deep
came
down,
into
I was still on guard
understanding.
around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well, I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible. But at the same time, I realize that not every Danan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Danans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Danans, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Yeah, we will after we
First, we
beat
can try
all
to
these
figure
people.
out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred.
We gotta
like
take
we
out the
did.
power.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on. In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to
Damn.
figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain in a sense.
Yesterday we streamed this, and we did dinner like 4 hours
true.
of talking.
Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred.
I fought
It
like
won't be
maybe
achieved through
twice.
reason, but I think it's a good first step, if nothing else. And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
You both seem awfully
That's all we're
calm.
gonna be doing for
Only because after
the
everything
next
we've
20
seen,
minutes.
we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
How are you holding up, Rinwell? That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Danon mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Danon,
If I wasn't hell-bent on finishing
mages
this,
won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dana anymore, right?
I'll be on Melcy right
I know
now.
it's not as simple as all that, but Danons probably won't be so quick to let their guards down. And there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Yeah, I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Danon and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Rinwell.
That great spirit worries me too, though.
Yeah,
Dana's
'cause
will
she can
feels
hear.
so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everick 35 and the other scientists here never really...
That's
brought that
probably the whole thing of it. They've probably been doing that for
Maybe.
centuries.
But regardless, at the end of the day, Dana's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
We won't. We'll keep it safe no matter what.
We've probably been doing this for centuries, like going and like taking resources from other planets and stuff. I mean, we've seen this before. We wouldn't be out of the norm.
I still can't believe it, man.
You're not the only one still trying to make sense of all this. Believe me.
Really? You've never struck me as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my memories started coming back to me, I felt completely and totally lost.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen. All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad, and running away from the truth. That was no way to live. And I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me to handle right now.
You'll be alright,
I know
Law.
this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not to worry too much about the big stuff right now.
Well, it is for you to say when
worry
you're
all the time about my thorns,
Scion.
for obvious reasons, but I never really opened up to anyone about them. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, I didn't know what I should do or who to tell. But that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really important.
Yeah, 'cause she was tripping over them thorns.
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside, you'll begin to lose sight of what you really care about. Yeah, I think you're right.
The thing that's most important, what I really care about, all I want to do is protect the people that really matter to me, to fight for them. That's good enough, right?
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me once when he was still alive. Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about. Forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight of what you want to protect in the first place.
Facts. Tell him.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll fight to protect the people around me. Just like I always have. I think that's best.
Alright, I think we have one more person, and then we can go and see what we're doing next.
For making you witness that.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one. I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shion. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
To say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside
Definitely
the
still
untold
remain.
state that Rena may be in. If we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis or come down to Dana, huh? And right
What
now,
about just go down to
Lenegis
Dana?
might not even be a safe option.
And at the same time, Danans are hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. If the issue is forced,
Yeah, but take over one of them areas and
after
fucking
all, 3 centuries worth of
kick
hatred
out those
to overcome
people.
between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck. There had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way. Isn't that what you hope to achieve?
He
on
was
Lenegis
completely fooled.
after this is all over?
Indeed, I have fully accepted the burden of that responsibility. In that regard, I remain determined. On that note, I have something of a favor to ask of you.
Oh, hell no.
Oh? What is it?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dana peaceably. As the one and only blazing sword, I suspect the Danans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
Yes.
With all the
I realize
bullshit.
that I'm asking quite a lot of you. However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Danan society without any bloodshed. That is why.
Oh no, bloodshed gonna
The
happen,
same
bro.
as ever, Dohalim.
Is it too much?
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that. We're friends.
You're too kind. I can see you were raised well.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
Then I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
You don't even need to ask. Of course I will.
It's already done, bro. Come on, let's go to sleep at the
Sounds
end.
like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
What about you, Shion? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I
Mm.
mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them. Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever
You
thought
said,
about
how do
was
you
how I
mean?
was going to die. Not if or when, but how. I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dana. I mean, how could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. all this tragedy and destruction. When you consider the Helganquil's part in all this, it's been even longer than that. It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the
This is a
future
dark
would be
game,
able
though.
to stop it before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Danon, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved just so they could go back to hurting each other. Oh, maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering. She said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
Forgiving. So it goes both ways, right? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You know?
That's gonna take a while.
People can hurt one another without even meaning to.
You guys made other people slaves when they was literally y'all the same type of people.
It's not going
Y'all
to
was
be easy
made.
getting past this pain. But if we can do it, I'm sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other. I'm there with you, Shion. I too want to protect the world we live in and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
I am. There's a lot to think about, but at the
Quite
end
a
of the
bit
day,
of chatter.
Dana's still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
What are your thoughts, Alphen?
Big talk,
I
Law.
want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Rena, then so be it. It's trying to rob us of our entire world. It's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it. That alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Shion.
You think?
Saying there's a chance?
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Shion tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Shion's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena.
They like found out so much stuff during
Rena's
this
great
game.
spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction. Then
People's getting
Shion's thorns
beat
are the
on.
Great Spirit? It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain.
Yo, Tokyo Game Show going on. There's been some good reveals.
It's possible her thorns are a part of the
I
Great
don't know if
Spirit.
any of you guys watched that, but it's been some
while the main
pretty
body
good
resides in Rena.
stuff. Monster Hunter looked great in 4K. Let me tell you that. That Monster Hunter Rise looked great in 4K.
Shion.
I would hate to have to do that stuff over,
These
but
thorns really are a part of Rena's great
I
spirit.
mean, I'll double dip
I'm
for
going
that
go
to play
over
with the
there and give it a
homies
piece of my mind and then some.
in 4K. Get that, and then all the events will be there already. So like, you can go ahead and get what's his name,
To say, that flower growing out
Akuma
of
and
Rena
all
is
that.
enormous.
You should be able to get Akuma and Rush and all that at the beginning.
The Wedge
Hopefully.
and Lennigus were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Hevric 35 has been observing the great astral spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is.
Alright, everybody return back to the
Our
point.
minds are made up. Let's go give Hevric 35 our answer.
So if you don't know, Hevric 35 is a robot. It's this robot here.
Do you have your answer for me?
We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore,
Oh, he
if you
plugging.
destroy the core,
He's
the great
snitching.
spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renus Alma. You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best
He's
tools for
snitching.
suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renus Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shion described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the Thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
Damn.
So it really will kill me.
That's
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the great spirit.
That's
It's
fucked.
therefore our most reliable option.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shion that she wouldn't die. That we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her.
You shouldn't have made that motherfucking
Give up on her than
promise.
If there's any other way to take out the great spirit, I
Yo,
want
just
to hear
imagine.
it.
You should have made that fucking promise.
Fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational.
That's...
It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the
Oh,
great
here we go,
spirit
Lord
descended
time.
upon Lennigus in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the great spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the great spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the great spirit, attacking it is futile and will only serve to strengthen it.
It's gonna whoop y'all ass. This is what it says. It's gonna whoop y'all ass.
Wait. Naori said that the Renus Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns could be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
You say shit like, no.
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could
But-
contain the great astral spirit.
But
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony. Considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed, I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will
damn,
all be unable to leave here.
damn. So do what I say, or do what I say.
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alfin?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dana's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dana from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Damn, he said, eat a dick. Tell him, Alvin.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
Oh, sure you will.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dana's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
Yep.
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower then.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
Oh
Are you
shit.
saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Yep.
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all
Get the
ascend
fuck up
toward the
out of
final
there.
stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all.
Are we gonna do this, Shion? She like, hell yeah. Yo guys, are we gonna do this and kill Shion?
We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to. Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrek 35 to talk like
So
a
we're gonna have to
person? I swear I can
go
feel
and
my brain
chill.
starting to fry after
And
learning
after
all
that,
complicated stuff.
we're gonna go fight.
I think we're mostly done with it.
I hope.
Now all we have to do is rest up.
Hopefully that's all we gotta do. Shit. It'll take some time to completely repair your ship. Your starship, I suggest that you take some time to rest at the end of the intro. Bro, so much talking. We've been talking for like 40 minutes.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Danans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light. Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives.
As people.
Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start. When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Danans.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away, and you stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Danans alike.
Huge.
Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright? To deal with one another as humans, and nothing more? That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes.
I agree with her on that.
I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost. Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
If there is a Lenegis.
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
What's that supposed to mean?
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you, Doe.
Did you just...
Are they flirting?
Never mind. Thank you, Kisara. I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
For real though. Hard. The hard way. 3 the hard way.
Hey,
Oh, now they get into a relationship and what they
something you
talk.
wanted to talk about?
Is it, yeah, I've never got such to
Everything
express
we've heard about
myself.
the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle. So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before. About whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that. I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
It's a whole nother relationship talk.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried.
So I'm trying to bang that
Wouldn't
frame.
we if we
What's
found
up?
out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time.
I'm trying to bang that frame. What's up?
But you You really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think
You get better
I also want to believe
TTV.
it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent
Better
coming from a family
TTV.
of
What the hell is
mages?
that?
Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
I love how relief he was.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was. It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
Oh my gosh.
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell. And
Dang,
that's
bro,
enough
we've
for
been
me.
doing a lot of
So
talking.
I'll trust it because you...
I mean, we were doing the talking in the beginning of the game, but geez, not this much.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own. But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us?
I ain't gonna cap. I'm ready to end it so we can do this.
Doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
Oh.
What?
Well, like you said,
Oh, okay.
unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will.
Okay, okay. I
So
feel
if
it.
we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us,
Yeah. Maybe.
Hefric 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will, well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was
Oh,
because...
crap.
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were
No,
thinking?
that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
I wanna bang your frame.
Are you sure you don't want to get some rest?
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Xion?
Same as you, still trying to absorb everything.
Remember when it was so simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana?
I'll
That
do.
feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
Man, for real though.
If I hadn't
Like they don't have they don't have wings and glasses and stuff on. I put all that stuff. Yeah.
I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the Blazing Sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
Huh?
It's true the Blazing Sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma, but it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious. Have you forgotten everything that
Listen,
we...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Danans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
I'm prepared, bro.
Okay.
Let's just get it cracking.
But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shion. I'm going to fight this until the very end. I hope you can forgive me for that.
Man.
Alphen. Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shion.
I'll forgive
It's
you.
a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me.
See, what? Hello?
Any contact, a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes.
I remember the first time you touched
My
me.
entire life, I've never had someone willingly reach out to
Hello?
me. But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me. And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before. But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
It better not be another 4 hours.
I do, because Shion.
Well, they scripted the fuck out this game.
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
This game is scripted. Man, I work tonight, tomorrow.
Yeah. Okay.
And then next week we got Metroid Dread. No, all the talking and stuff.
Rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively
Since we started,
we need only descend down to Rena.
we did like
Great
a
Spirit,
battle.
and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting.
And that's it. We've been talking this whole time, so.
And Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
It's like they trying to do all this summing up at the end. Like, I feel like,
One last wall to tear down.
man, more than that, bro.
Repairs on your starship are complete.
Before you came in, we
Everything
was
is in
talking.
working order.
Is that you, Hevrect 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can.
It brings
I
the
can see
hype.
anywhere within the bounds of Dig Faisal.
Sounds like
Dick
someone's been
Faisal.
keeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrect 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship. You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought
Like,
us here?
like the glasses and the
The Red Women may have found a way to
crown on him. I
activate
did
the
that.
starship. They are Helganquil after all.
Using the warp drive,
Oh my
you
god.
should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
We gotta go all the way down just walking?
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
They keep saying the end.
My people is
We're trying
at this stage.
to kill their
As
people
such,
off at this point.
It would be illogical to risk the success of the mission.
We're going to see they
They
master, the master of the people that were looking over us, the person
understand.
that's looking over them.
Can't that thing
So
like
I mean, if this ain't the end, that's
said
crazy.
seems to be about what's illogical.
Well, come on, Doe.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
Ooh.
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
I don't fucking know. That's gonna be the answer. I don't fucking know.
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
You mean it is because
The
of
power
multiple chances
of
friendship?
love. Fuck.
The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you
Friendship.
continued to persist under these conditions?
I mean,
To be
friendship.
honest, I don't think it's something
Yeah.
an observer could understand. All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
She knows this isn't the end, bro. I'm turning this game off. No, I'm playing. Yeah, I don't care what happened to you. Give me my goods, punk. I'm ready to go melt some bloods. You feel me? I'm ready to go melt some bloods.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Oh yeah. Warp drive. Spin the block. Stilettos, pumps in the glove, yeah. Two hours could I know some of the game by now. We're entering the Final Fantasy. Let's go. No, for real. For real. Ain't lie about that, she knows.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy.
New mission, Strange World.
Dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
And it's covering everything. The entire planet.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dana.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dana is.
Damn,
But
it's
after
not
being
covering
robbed
these
of its
nuts.
astral energy
Jesus.
for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything.
These
Stole everything,
nuts.
not
I'm
just
just
the
saying.
living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dana, looking for another host.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dana's going to look like?
We can be sure that even these few
That shit
remaining
like a
remnants of
wasteland.
human life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion
No
and
wonder why they
darkness
tried to
will
get
shield
another
anyone
planet's
who
energy.
comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty sure there's some in here.
Let's take a look.
If I gotta go exploring another place, I'm just gonna jump off a damn cliff.
So this is Rena.
Look, boy,
This is
look,
where everything
boy, look,
began.
boy, look,
Yet it's a
boy,
dead
she
Won't let Dana stop
She
us.
out here caking, boy. What? She got that loud pack. Bro, come on. Y'all got me fucked up, bro. Y'all really don't want me playing Melty today. Fuck y'all.
Looks like we've warped into that pit of astral energy.
Bro, I'm telling you, we're gonna do a lot of talking. Oh, now they want to fight?
Helganquil.
We gotta fight these motherfuckers again?
Guess they don't need their red woman disguised as
Oh, shit.
Wait, can you understand us?
Don't fight me, brobots.
It's no use. We're not going to get through to them.
So they really are being controlled. In that case, we've got no choice.
I didn't like fighting the first time.
I knew there was
6 of them? Jesus fucking.
We have no choice but to beat them at their own game.
Take that from me, please.
Shield from Calamity.
Here I come! It's over! You're mine! Hurricane Thrust! Take this! Can you take it? You're finished! Take this! It's over! Far enough! I'm not done!
Oh, damn. Oh. Bro, you see them doing the astro. Oh, shit.
Coming through! Ha! Now!
Melt, foe.
Scarlet Inferno!
I'm ready! That's my astral energy!
Say no more!
Well done!
Oh, let me get that. On your knees. All that for one person? Yeah, all that for one person. He knew what he did.
This one's mine. Now. This one's got your name on it.
Action to action. Resonate with the my turn. I'm ready. Ridwell. Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. Hear me, flame of fury. Burning laser wind. Here's evil.
Here I come. Soaring light spear. Stardust.
Dance in the wind.
Armor won't save you. Dragon blade.
Oh shit.
Frozen.
Hammer.
Ah!
All disaster
No.
day one. Cover the field.
Enough.
Radiant here.
Take this. Dating pile driver. Not today.
Rain down and pure power.
Rising spell. Far enough.
Get your ass out.
Here's evil.
Dragon roar.
Dance in the wind. Field.
Heal.
Not on my watch.
You're mine. Slash. Swallow blade.
Mega ray.
Severing wind. I'm ready.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
Here, let me help. Oh, spark burst energy.
Nah, bro.
To stop you dying?
Right. Wind. I'm ready. River.
Astral energy.
Say no more.
All that.
Alphen.
I can't forgive them for what they've done, but I hate
Blow
killing
their
them.
ass up.
They don't even know why they're fighting. How does that even make them any different from the Danon slaves?
Perhaps. However, if we don't make a choice, the guilt of not doing anything will be that much worse.
Yeah, I know. I hate for it to be like this. But if it happens again, you won't find me hesitating to act.
Hold up.
I wonder if we'll see attacks again.
Damn. I hate sneezing. Jesus.
Martinell, this whole mission is over. You have to stay the course.
I was like, what the fuck? The ground is. Oh no, fuck this. Excuse me, guys. I don't mean to. No, true. Can I grab this box? Appreciate you. Oh, thank you. Man, damn soul almost came out of me when I sneezed, bro.
Is this a dead end?
It
It's so
appears this
goddamn
room
hard.
functions as an elevator. That apparatus there is likely what's used to control
That
it.
apparatus. Excuse me, guy.
What the?
No,
Where
no.
did they come from?
Oh, shoot that motherfucker out the sky.
Concentrate.
Stardust.
Insects
Not
will stay
today.
on the ground.
Now you see what I can do.
Flying free.
Why can't they just sit still?
Shia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done. What would I do? Flame of
You're finished.
burning.
Hell yeah, we taking anything that's on there to the fucking floor.
Come one, come all. It's over. It's done. Burn.
Field, laser spear. Here's evil.
You're finished. Slash. Dragon swarm.
Raging storm. This one's mine.
Mm.
You're mine. Severing wind. Here I come.
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more. Got it.
More incoming. Reload.
Take this.
I'm out of ammo for the fray.
Not so fast.
I was gonna do astral arts, we good.
More super.
Keep calm and take them down.
Oh, what the fuck? Morzels?
In a vine?
Magic
Here I
is
come.
in here. I'll be saving this one. Hear me,
This one's all
flame
mine.
of fury.
Ah!
You're mine.
Laser spear. Here's the evil. Violence on you.
I'm not done.
Now.
Blow them away.
Drop kicked it.
Ready to go. More with that here.
Wind. Coming through. Ha! Now. Scarlet Inferno.
Radiant flood.
Crush.
Photon. Lightning
It sounds out of state. Take this. Bloody howling. You
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come. I'm ready.
Get toasty!
Kick them bullets.
Here's a healing heart.
Get your ass up the sky.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Water.
Resonate with the earth. Denied. Take this. Glacial sphere. Here's evil.
Get cockblocked. Wow, you just totally just swung up there. That's the only thing I say is the only problem in this game, like the aiming, like it's horrible.
In a bind. All yours, Kisara. Leave the chargers to me.
Don't mind if I do. Now, by the power of love, get toasty!
Burn strike. More? Can you take it? Does it hurt? Take it. It's on.
Get your ass down. On your knees. A rotating power driver? You know how I do.
Where are you going?
You know how I do. This one's tight. Look at that shit. Look.
You do the same for me. This one's got your name on it.
More? Hurricane I'll face you. Take it. Swallow blade. On your knees. The flame inside me, yours to be let free. Denied.
Doesn't now.
You're mine. Severing wind.
I can't heal you forever.
That's what they said when we almost out of that shit.
Demon's descent. Flashing fang. Reflect on thy skin. Take it. Might with blacker flame. All mine. Ignite.
Do it! Juggling!
Light burst forth.
Radiant Denison!
More?
See, you stop saying more? Because you see we not done.
Dragon swarm. Elusive deity. Swallow blade.
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
Take this.
Now!
Throw them away. More?
Let the marksman handle this!
Severing wind.
Burning!
Right, stop the sky.
Glacial spear! Pierce evil! Free Lancer!
Try execution. Explosive ring.
Jesus. The fuck was that?
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Perhaps now isn't the time?
I really don't.
Yeah, why they be talking to each other like that? Oh god, that was a bird.
Now. You're mine. Elusive deity. Soaring light spear. Mirage. Here I come. It's over.
Oh,
Severing wind.
Far enough! In here!
Rising. Take it. The flame inside me, yours to be let free. No escape. Slash.
More where that came from!
Begin. Here I come. Elusive deity.
Now!
What's that? How many more are we gonna be fighting?
Anything in armor is all mine. Where are you going? You're mine. And you take it. Now.
Can you take it?
Say no more.
I think I'm getting stronger.
That was a fucking battle.
Even in such a harsh environment as this, there are still creatures here.
That was a fucking battle.
You think they're native to Rena? Or could they be Zoogle somehow?
What the?
They're dangerous. Watch yourselves
You
around.
got me fucked up.
Stretches all the way to Rena's core.
No, excuse me. I don't need to talk to you.
We should find the Great Spirit at the bottom.
We could get there even.
What the fuck is in here? Met some armor or something.
Jump down instead.
You sound alarmingly serious when you say that.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Goddamn! It's fast!
I have a bad feeling about this.
Watch this. We can make him disappear. I don't got enough CP to be sitting there fighting shit. Let's see. Come on. Bring your ass over here.
The design of this equipment is really interesting.
You must really like it, Alphen.
Cheat the system. Fight the power. Oh shit, I left that up there. Oh, what the?
These structures don't look like anything built by the Renans, or even what we
The
saw in the
fuck?
Forbidden Zone.
Perhaps this is the true architectural style of the Helganquil. Or perhaps the opposite.
Nope. I don't really need the.
Situation.
Like
At least the red ones are armor.
building stuff with stone while others rely on wood?
That's an interesting way of looking at it. I'll have to inquire with Hevrek 35 about it sometime.
Yo, I was about to jump over the edge. Wait, do we gotta go in there? Oh, fuck. Yep. Holy shit. Yo, y'all fast as fuck. Oh, what the fuck is that? Excuse me. Oh, no, you won't let me buy? Fucker.
Really bad feeling about this.
Ignite! Take this! Dragon form! In a vine? Here I come! You're finished! Now you see what I can do!
Tempest Whirlwind! Lunar Corruption!
Take it!
If it's in the sky, it's mine!
If it's something like this there covering it, yeah, it's something to take a look at.
I don't feel like my usual self. Are you alright?
Stop getting hit by stuff.
Sorry to disappoint you.
I'm about to say, if I die,
Don't give up!
want to keep that for the boss. Or we could just cheat it. It'll just be there when we get back. He's looking at me like, yeah, bitch. Don't look at me, don't look at me, don't look at me. Whew. I'm making sure it don't run after me. I'm like, yo, don't run up. Heavy treat. We don't have no CPU. We sit here fighting all day. Show. What? Look at this. Excuse me, pardon me. Let me grab this. Hey, yo, what's up, bitches? So can I just walk through here? No, y'all don't. Yep, can't flee this one. Whoa! Can you heal somebody already? Me? Heal yourself, Shion.
Forgive me. This is my
Real well, come on, bro.
sorry to trouble you. Into everlasting darkness. Negative zero. Faith and blood. Rendering you a bloody
Where are you
howling.
going?
Onward. You're mine.
Here's a healing art.
Everlasting dark. I'm ready.
Lows and overheads. Sock his ass.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis. You don't mess around. Lunar blast.
You're mine. Certainly not. Benediction light. Wind. Heal. It's over.
Dance in the wind.
Soaring lightning. Mirage. Captivity. You require a hand.
Fuck.
Swallow blade. Benediction light. Severing wind.
Raging
Rise of flame inside me. Yearns to be let free. You're ready. Behold.
Oh, he said no, I got this.
Tectonic vision.
He's nowhere, I got this, bro.
Light burst forth.
Radiant Genesis.
I can feel my power growing.
That's one of my favorite ones to end with. It looks so good. You are here, son of a bitch. Extra bitch. Extra bitch.
I found some equipment.
He has so his HP was so low. Physical damage 20%. Oh yeah, she need to keep this resistance. Oh yeah, I just got some armor, right? Yeah, nope. Yeah, he already wearing that.
Let me take a look at it.
Yo, man, what the fuck, yo? Oh, we can leave this one? Yeah, we out of here. The hell up out of here. Big ass monster blocking the triways in the back. Jesus. You know, they just don't want us to get there. That's how I feel. Okay. Holy. Oh shit! Yeah, we ran into a wall. That motherfucker ran up on us.
Difficult to predict.
He ran up on us.
It can hide itself from me.
Let's cut our losses.
What's so crazy is they keep that there, but we know damn well he can hide from us. Oh my god. Oh my god. They just, yo, I'm telling you. They got it out for us. Yo, we could be using all this shit. Hold on, what's this? Elemental defense when you use the early endurance. We haven't been using none. Raise your HP. Let's raise your HP. That raises the attack when used. We got one. Man, he got high ass attack. Room roll up. Defense. This bitch definitely using defense. Elemental defense. You saw her for sure. Penetrant. I'm gonna fuck some shit up. Raising endurance. One more time for Rimwell. You get some more attack, you use some more attack. Defense. You two are the lowest. Damn, that shit rolls her pretty good. Elemental defense once again. Resistance. When you shoot at the lowest. You do? Okay. Put you in line with everybody. Oh. So that's everything used. Okay. What are we doing? We was using that CP bottle. That's the only one we have is 100% CP. Oh shit.
My word. This must be the work of Providence.
Bravo, what now?
It means destiny.
Problem. What now?
I think it's a bit of an exaggeration.
I'm not wasting the CP on y'all. You that's it.
The wise warrior knows when to call it quits.
We probably gotta use them to get materials to make weapons, but at this point, I don't think we're making weapons. Oh shit. Mertha. What I got back here? What you hiding back here? Oh shit. Grab that motherfucker.
That equipment should come in handy.
Oh yeah, we got away. And she got them cakings. Can we escape this one? Nope. Cannot flee.
Don't get careless.
Other two early. Yep, nope. Just can't flee it, period. I think it's more fun to get rid of them.
Take this! Hold nothing back! Take this! This one's all mine! Don't get carried away! My turn! A wall to shield from calamity! You're mine!
Another incantation ruined.
Coming through!
Go ahead and get rid of y'all.
Scarlet and
I mean, he's still gonna have like an influx of health still.
Thanks, Chia.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
Oh damn, they stopped me. Oh, this is one of my faves.
Rage.
try harder!
Let's go, Dohalim. Hit him with the power driver. Let me up, please. We gotta save Kisara for when it starts when that violent ass running this shit. Lay your ass down. Can you take it? Uh-oh, let's go run well.
Thank you for the healing, Dublin.
Our comrades need our abilities to survive.
Right. No one is dying on our watch.
Heal me, please. Bitch, can you heal me? Thank you.
It's time to finish this.
Mm.
Die! Consuming wildfire.
Mm.
It's over!
I can't hold on much longer.
You would think that'd give you.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
Got it! I'll leave it to you! Win! Take this!
What in the world? I'm alright. I'm still standing.
I'm not shit. This shit hurt.
Can't get out of this!
Glacial.
Oh, I can heal myself right now. Damn it, frozen. I'm letting you run the team over. What up? What's going on, Ram? How you doing, bro?
Say no more.
Hey, anyone else think this might be a touch too dangerous?
No.
Both right. We should fall back to regroup and try again later.
Oh man, you got to let me in on what's going on, bro. I need the hit to just go away. Facts. Can this year just move on?
What do you think this place was for?
Damn.
What the hell? Are they asleep?
No, they appear to be well preserved. However,
Damn, another one?
dead.
Dead? So this is a mass grave?
I'm sorry to hear that, bro.
However,
Family?
none of them appear to be Helgenquil.
Family or friend?
Bear in mind that Renans were originally Danans, who were remade and sent to live on Lenegis. Knowing that, they would have needed a place to perform the procedures somewhere.
Sorry to hear that,
place
bro.
is here, I assume.
Yeah, no doubt.
So what you're saying is that all of these are Danon, or rather Renan bodies?
This is too much,
Likely,
man.
yes. It must have been abandoned.
It's
for
way
one
too
reason
much.
or another.
It's been going on too much.
There are so many of them. They were all taken away, but never given the chance to wake.
It's stressful. This time is stressful, man. What the fuck is that?
Something we have to fight if we want to get across, it seems.
Be careful! It's huge!
What is with all the huge lumbering beasts lately?
It's no ordinary zoo. That
Man.
much I'm damn sure.
Watch yourselves. All bets are off when it comes... So this
Okay.
thing...
So I beat Devil May Cry Bloody Palace, by the way. But we're not done though. We're definitely not done with the game.
Its head is its weak point. We'll need to bring it down somehow to hit it.
In that case, let's start with the one in the middle.
The one in the middle.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Let's sit up before I can. Bullshit ass move.
Oh, here's a healing
You picked the wrong side.
That'll bring you down. Get you all tucked away.
Bloody hell! You're mine! Severing wings!
One more time. Lunar corruption. Air thrust. There you go. Don't let up. Here, relax. Handle it.
Bro, they just get landed on.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. I'll do better.
I never miss.
Ready and ready. Win!
Corruption!
Transform! Here I come!
Watch and weep.
I'll bring you to die!
We naturally
Bro, this is a lot going on here.
Not today!
In a bind?
reload. Here's a healing arc.
What's that? Fire eyes before.
Dragon Swarm!
Raging storm. Here I go.
Now you see what I can do!
Amazing. Do it.
Demon's Descent! Flashing Fang! Here I come! It's over! Okay, here I go! It's over!
Yo, I can imagine fighting this thing on Devil May Cry though.
This one's mine.
Being interrupted.
Shiny supernova. They're not playing around.
This man Dohan got smashed by that move.
Anything in armor is all mine.
Here I come.
Now you see
Is
what
that
I
right?
can do.
I could do without this pain. My turn! My turn!
Forgive me.
Oh, I was dodging everything.
Maybe show Kisara a little kindness, huh?
She is strong. She can handle herself.
You can be really dense, Doharim.
No, I already picked it up on PC. I haven't picked it up on Switch. Without thinking about it.
Natural defenses are fading.
What the fuck was that?
Then tonight's meal is on you.
You've got it. Nick.
Yeah, I got the PC version. Locked and loaded and ready to go.
I'll heal you all.
Not a chance!
Oh, healing stars of light. Rain
Armor won't save you.
Power
Just gotta finish this game first. Just gotta finish this first, buddy. I'm so mad you just shitting on Saber like that. I mean, I feel it, but you know, like I said, it's always about money. So.
I said almost.
And we know this by now. Can you take it? Yeah, but I like, man, her design looks beautiful. I really wish you could play.
In a vine?
Don't get in my way!
Yeah.
Severing wind!
Dark field!
You're
My
finished!
astral
Solar
energy!
Blast Sphere!
Resonate with the earth!
I hope so.
Not in your dreams!
Leave the charges to me!
All disasters made one! Come forth, helix of
Resonate with the
fury!
earth! Sphere! No! Can't end here!
Okay. Oh, I'm to the one that buys people. This one? There's only two of them. I'm trying with who I got left. Ooh, who I got left. Okay, real well. Oh, and I'm gonna get Shion and you get Alpha.
Bathed in blood, rending you a bloody holiday! Negative gate! Go away! Resonate with the earth! Stalagmite! On your knees! First strike! Oh, you are gonna pay for that! It looks like we made a
Oh, so we almost done, so it don't matter. What we got left?
bloody howling! Anything in order is all mine! I'm ready!
This man punched the fuck out of me. I was so, cause I know Melty's your shit.
The hell was that thing?
Probably something that was made here and somehow managed to survive, even after all this time. Not that there's any way of knowing now.
Hell no, it whooped his ass.
What's wrong?
Whooped his
Oh,
arse.
I just suddenly found myself contemplating what
Yo,
might
there's
happen
some
with the
new
sovereigns that were
Baki
meant to
on
emerge from the crown contests.
Netflix.
What do you mean?
You see, the winners of the past crown contests were all strong astral arts practitioners. Furthermore, that enemy we just fought appeared to be composed of several human bodies. It was certainly nothing one would find in nature.
You're saying those were the remains of the winners? That they forgot who they once were?
I'm merely saying
Yeah,
it's a
that's fucked.
possibility.
That's absolutely gruesome. How long had the Helganquil been at this?
It was Rena's great spirit that made them do all of this. Anything to get its astral energy.
We're not gonna jump down, right?
Oh no, we jumping now.
Certainly hope not.
After hearing Doloom's suggestion, I'm honestly not sure what to say.
I assure you all, I was merely stating the possibility.
Oh, that'll come in handy. Fuckers. Who you using, Rambo? Who you picking up, bro? Who got your eyes set on?
We're back in that other room? Did the teleporter fail or something?
Something feels off about it.
Look! Everything's upside down!
The furnishings are at least. No, you're right. The whole room's flipped on its head.
So what was once down is now up, and vice versa. I suppose the teleporter reversed our orientation then.
Oh, hell no. Hell is this? This guy's back outside? Oh, bro. They got us going in so many different places.
I guess this is the flip side of that pathway we were walking on just a little while ago.
This is crazy. Who knew such amazing technology existed?
Everything's topsy-turvy and that's all you can think about?
What the
Never mind.
fuck is
Core
that?
Arena now sits above us. I pray that we won't encounter many stairs along the way.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Yo, he died. Yo, everybody died. See, this is why I'm like, nah, we gotta get the fuck back.
Go for the weak point!
This is crazy. They're putting us through all these harsh ass battles and then do something like this. Like, come on, bro.
What are those? They look like Shion's thorns, and with flowers too.
Not real ones, though. They're just like that flower growing out of Rena.
We must be getting close to the Great Spirit now.
Hey, Rinwell, what was that thing you said about how a little bit of Dana's Great Spirit is inside all of us?
Right. That's why Dana's Great Spirit is so much more diluted. Weak, even. Whether it was a choice so it didn't overpower others, or just the way it is anyone's guess.
If that's true, then wouldn't it mean Dana's will could never form under natural conditions?
Yeah, sounds like that's probably the case.
So if Dana exists within all of us, then what if something occurred that brought everyone's hearts and minds together as one? That unity could potentially act as Dana's will.
You mean if everybody was, like, thinking the exact same thing at the exact same time? Come on, there's no way we could pull that off.
I know it's a long shot, but it might work.
Let's assume that's even possible for a second. Would it even be enough to fight back against Rena's Great Spirit?
If nothing else, it might be an option if we can't use the Renasolma.
Things are different here than on the surface.
That shows how deeply we've ventured into Rena.
And how close we've come to the real enemy.
Hopefully we can get there. Shit, look at all this bullshit we gotta run through. Thing is, I need that jail. Oh, damn it. Oh, shit. Damn it. Hell no, fuck that. Like, just killing people. Just killing people. Just killing people. Somebody else in armor? Alright.
Good equipment.
I can't say its appearance is to my
Got
taste
a ring.
exclusively.
Oh, lucky me. Nah, he just peddling along.
That's no ordinary enemy I see over there.
Nah, fuck him. Ooh. Really, bruh? Oh shit. Oh, we go. So we complete this one. This is crazy.
Thanks for the healing. Watch yourself, okay?
Do you see some of these goddamn beasts they want to fight?
Why can't they just sit still?
They don't give us enough help. Like, the thing is, I feel about this game, like, the monsters in the game versus the stuff that they give you. Like, you don't have, I haven't been back to another rest point or nothing like that to re-heal myself or nothing like that, which causes it to make it hard to do fights like that. You know what I mean?
Hey, what do you say we fight that shining enemy?
Fuck that shiny enemy. It's crazy because the whole time I'm playing this game, I've only seen like maybe 3 or 4 of those shiny enemies. And now that I'm leaving and not fighting anything, they're like trying to throw them in my face. And now fight these. Oh my goodness.
Let me know if you need healing.
This is what I'm talking about. Like this again?
Where are you going?
All yours. I'll take you all off. You're mine. Eat this.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
There you go, Alphen.
It's time to end this battle.
I'm right beside you.
Y'all remember how long this was the first time we did it? Yo, PlayStation just got Blue Point like I said I was going to. Damn, I was still stuck in the air? Jesus. I wish those arts would also hit like more than one person.
Keep calm and take them down.
In a bind? Not today! Here I come! You're finished!
Sleep now.
Swallow blade! Elusive deity! Here I come!
Since it's flying in the air.
You're mine! You're finished!
Do it. Astral energy.
Say no more! Got!
Well done.
Thank you! Severing wind! Here I come! It's over! I'll face you! Mirage! Swallow blade!
Do it. This ends
I
now.
just had to do something.
I'm ready! More!
Damn. That made it came up and went away.
Where are you going?
Swallow blade! Dragon swarm! I can carve through armor! Swallow blade! River!
Astral energy.
Say no more! An astral art?
That's my cue.
Eat this! Shut him
I
down!
wish when they would say like, oh, that's my cue, like stuff like that, it would indicate like, oh yeah, you can actually use that.
Not in your dreams.
Swallow blade! You're finished!
Thunder field.
I'm ready!
It's over. Astral energy. Full throttle. A flawless victory.
Eat this!
early.
We'll roll the MVP again.
I think I'm coming down with something grave.
A chronic inability to read the room?
A malady your art cannot fix.
Damn. Talking shit to each other.
Vacuum blade. More. Dragon swarm.
Resonate with the earth. Nothing gets by me.
Damn, I just missed it.
Jupiter's on fight. Here I come. Swallow blade.
Now, it's over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
Take this. Not a chance. Swallow blade. Elusive deity. Take this. Demon blast.
Where are you going?
Eagle blade. Here I come.
This one's got your name on it.
Ashes to ashes. A merry distraction.
There's still more to go.
Damn, similar. I'm starting to think they don't want us to get off this elevator.
In a bind. Wind. Slash. Here I come. You're finished. Catapult. Tempest. Here I come. It's on. Here I come. Severing wind.
Now,
You're
it's
mine.
over. Astral energy. Full throttle.
I've still got a ways to go.
Yeah, fuck you guys. You want to kill us on the elevator. They're gonna have me playing Melty tomorrow. Jesus. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. They don't want us to play today. Damn it, you're gonna finish Tales of Rise. Why was I get away from me? Yeah, what you mean?
How long has it been since
What
I
you
last
mean?
went this hungry?
What you mean? Bro, they wrong. They're gonna make me have to fight them. Just to do it.
Dragon swarm.
Oh, fuck it. Is there one more? Come on.
I've got a really bad feeling about this. I can't hold on much longer.
Here I come. You're finished.
If it's in the sky, it's mine. I'm not so good with airborne targets. Flame of fury!
Got flyers.
I've got this. Let him mark my hand.
All yours.
Drop it.
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! I've never seen so many bullseyes. I couldn't have done it without you.
God damn it. Somebody's armor. More than likely. Come on, grab the armor missile. Oh, no, a stamina ring. A stamina ring. What the fuck is that? A damn dragon? A drogon? I'm not fighting that bitch. We're just trying to get to the end. Oh shit. Dang, bro, they just want us to risk our lives. They want us to risk it for the biscuit. And what's on the biscuit? Hummus. Hummus.
Zoogles here are putting up a real fight.
That just goes to show how important this place is.
Or perhaps they simply thrived freely here.
Like, what the fuck
The
is that?
astral energy here is so dense. It's like trying to walk through water.
I know the Great Spirit's will is in the center of Rena, but with the world in this state, the entire planet has become its body, right? So doesn't that mean we're already inside it?
I would say that is horrifyingly correct. After all, the further we climb, the denser the astral energy.
Man, this year spoke a lot about what's going on in the world, bro.
Are you not feeling all right?
No, it's nothing like that. It just feels like the energy here is a little more intense than it was before.
You mean Rena's energy?
Yeah, it's like when I made contact with Dana's will in the wedge. It's almost as though I can understand what Rena's will is thinking.
But Rena's will is supposed to be a lot stronger. Aren't we risking the Great Spirit controlling us if we interact with it directly?
I don't think we have to worry
We have
about
no
that.
choice.
Rena's will is only supposed to control true Renans, like the Helganquil. If we can discern what the Great Spirit is thinking too,
The
we might learn
Helganquil.
something, a weakness. But just to be safe, let me contact it alone.
Are you insane? Rinwell, you're gonna...
Rinwell!
You gonna pass out? Oh no. Astral energy is a hell of a drug.
There was
There's a demon in
meant
there.
to be one world. And your goal is to make them one. Is this fear?
It's gonna eat you, Rinwell.
What just happened?
Are you all right? Rinwell? Rinwell, are you okay?
No, I'm fine. I think.
Why did change Kisara out of her white,
You could have gotten yourself
her
killed.
blackness to
He's
the
right.
white?
You had us all terrified, Rinwell.
I'm sorry. I really, really am. But I know now. I know how the Great Spirit thinks. I know what it wants, how it feels. Rena's Great Spirit wants to complete the world.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you saying it's trying to make something?
Yes, exactly. Originally, Dana and Rena were meant to be one world. But that never happened. They've stayed separated, and the Great Spirit wants to finish the process.
What do you mean, one world? How is that even possible?
I don't know, but its will is clear. That's what the Great Spirit is trying to accomplish. The only problem is that since Rena's energy isn't
But what if you
evenly
getting
spread like
punked?
Dana's, it seems like it'll vanish before that happens naturally.
So it's trying to absorb Dana while it still can, so that it can force the two planets to unite. Is that what you're saying?
The Great Spirit is scared. But it's not scared the way a rational person would be. It's more raw and undiluted. Like just pure fear.
Like an animal, acting out of instinct. Although admittedly, an animal would be easier to communicate with. At the very least, I have my doubts that it recognizes us as sentient beings with a reason for coming here. Earth, water, fire, and wind energy exist in both worlds, but only darkness and light can be found within Rena and Dana, respectively. The Rena's Alma, as far as we know, the only host capable of harvesting the astral energy.
She knows on Melty Blood, everybody.
Knowing all that, Rinwell's findings do
I ain't
sound...
gonna tell nobody else.
That sounds a lot like Shion's thorns, doesn't it? The whole reason the Great Spirit is trying to unite Dana and Rena into one world is in order to save itself. And if her thorns are part of the Great Spirit, then they must also be trying to save themselves?
Alphen, what is it?
We thought the only way to free your thorns was for you to die. Yet despite that, they seem to be doing everything in their power to stop that from happening to you. Something wasn't adding up. But then I just realized something. If the Great Spirit doesn't want to die, then neither would your thorns. Those same emotions, that fear, that determination, and its energy must have been the same thing that was keeping you alive. You were its vessel.
In that case, is that why her thorns caused so much pain to anyone who touched her? Because they were trying to protect themselves?
If that's all true, then... well, it's more than a little ironic.
The Great Spirit merely expresses its desires. I imagine it was the Helganquil who were likely tasked with putting together and implementing an actual plan.
Shion.
I'm okay. We need to hurry and clean this mess up before it gets out of hand.
Still, even if the current state of the world is wrong like you said, does that really make everything okay?
If the world had been whole from the start, as it should have been, there'd be no Dana and no Rena, no masters or slaves, no lords, no crown contest, maybe just peace.
Hopefully. I hope don't float on water. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, y'all. That's good. Everybody goes down. What the fuck? Boss tracks? What are you doing in here?
I have a bad feeling about this.
Wind, here I come. You're finished. Armor won't save you.
I'll shoot them out of the sky.
Take this.
Exploit the enemy's weakness.
Here's evil. Feel.
You're finished.
Outstanding form.
In a bind.
Get it in the fucking chest.
Sleep now.
It's over.
Ready to go.
Try this. Everlasting shot. Explosive
Denied. Mega ray. All disasters wave one. Come forth, the helix of fury.
Why would y'all stand in the way?
An astral art?
That's my shield.
Shut him down.
Can we get that?
It's weakened.
This ends now.
get that one again. Sure.
You picked the wrong fight.
I'm not doing that shit. Hey, thank you for the follow. Oh shit, you made me miss that song. That shit.
No further.
Oh crap. No, thank you so much for the follow, man. It helps the stream so much. I'm trying to finish this up so we can go. Well, so we were gonna play. What was it called? Damn, seeing the NBA 50. Name of the game. Melty Blood. But I don't know if we're gonna have the time today. We'll probably end up playing this tomorrow.
Scarlet Inferno. I'm ready.
This game doesn't seem like it really wants to end. How you doing though?
My exploits are bearing fruit.
We're bringing you by our little humble abode.
Wherever we go on this planet, there are machines littered everywhere.
It's impressive to look at as a bystander, but I sure wouldn't want to live here with all of this around.
I know what you mean. There are no fish here. I couldn't cook any of my delicious.
Chisara, all you thinking about is fishing.
Don't tell me.
I can only imagine how long it'd be if I wasn't doing that. Since fights I didn't have to, jeez. I'll still be trying to make it here. If I tried to fight every fight, I'd freaking die. I'll friggin' die. Like, what the hell is this?
This one. Tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing.
Like, these guys take so much to kill. Like, you don't even start hitting them with anything for a while. They have the biggest enemies at the end. This is crazy. They have the strongest enemies at the end of the game. Oh my god. Bro, what is this? This is everything is hinged off of CP. It's like if you don't have it, you kind of up shit's creek.
So those thorns of shields, they're really a part of Rena's great spirit?
Most likely. But only a small fragment of it in the big picture. I don't sense
Shit, the way they have the battles, they should literally have
emanating from them.
like more health ports or points. Are you fucking kidding me? What?
You gotta be shitting me.
I'd steer clear of that Zoogle if I were you.
Bro, ain't no running from this thing. Look at our CP.
And not just one, but four.
Yo, like, what did... Okay.
It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken.
Let's just focus on what's important.
Yo, this is crazy.
Outstanding form. Now you see what I can do.
No. Can't end here.
This is crazy. Okay, that helps everyone with no health. And I gotta do the same for Shion. Yo, this is crazy.
In a bind. A thrilling performance.
I can't lose. Take catapult. Severing wind. Take this. Catapult. Soaring light spear.
And then the fact that they're not giving us any way to get this stuff, like Rumwell's dead. That's my last one.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me.
I'll leave it to you.
Glacial spear. Shatter evil. Attack time. On your Freeze Lancer. Sleep now. Now it's my turn. Everlasting shock.
The enemy is going up.
Yo, this is crazy.
Try harder. My turn. Severing wind. Here I come.
I can carve through armor.
You're Severing wind.
Can't get out of this.
Hurricane thrust.
It looks like you got
I don't know what the hell they was thinking.
You picked the wrong fight. Here I come.
The fluidity of your movement is simply incredible.
Resonate with the earth. Stalagmite.
Take this. Strike. Severing wind. Severing captivity. Here I come.
Yo, I really don't know what they thinking.
Soaring light spear.
I tried to roll and he got smirked for it. Oh, God.
Forgive me. This is my fault.
I'm all stocked up.
On guard. Take the elusive key. On guard. Eagle ray. Blazing meteor. Born up.
Freeze Lancer.
This one's all mine. Let them not sin. Prepare to be fleeing. In a bind.
This is sad.
No chance. Nothing will hold me back. Flaming meteor. I'll smash you. Catapult. Burn in hell. This one's mine. Flaming meteor.
The fact that they ain't give us any.
Seismic rupture. Glacial spear. Dance on the wind. Reflect the night. They smite with blackened blade.
Eat dirt. Going in.
One more. Everlasting tiger blade. Eagle ray.
They're tearing through us.
Healing must be our first priority.
I'm on.
Healing?
Moment to wait.
What is healing?
Flaming meteor. Ready and rare. Tiger blade. Far enough.
It's in your hands now.
Come on. You have to hold on. Plenty left. Flaming meteor. It looks like we made a mad. Tiger blade. No chance. I let my guard down.
Yo, I don't know what they expect out of this part.
The sword-wielding Sugel? And not just one, but four! It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat. It's sorely mistaken!
Let's just focus on what's important.
Like this is crazy. I stand corrected. I don't know what I'm gonna do, to be honest.
Resonate with the earth! I'm out of arrows! Back into the Try harder! Now it's my turn! Dance on the wind!
Cause we definitely need items. With CP, cause we don't have any. How will I just heal? I wonder.
In a vine, yours to be let free. Not today. Can you take it? Severing wind.
It looks like you got this one covered.
Bloody howling.
Bruh, I'll roll. Come on. Yeah, this is looking like a bust for the day.
Poodle.
Lunar corruption! Lunar blast! Back into the fray!
Yeah, with no items, this is looking like not happening.
What the?
We obviously have to collect something. And we have no way to get any items. Let's say someone did get something right.
The sword-wielding Sugel? And not just one, but four! It thinks 2 extra hands is enough to beat me. It's sorely mistaken!
Let's just focus on what's important.
That thing slapped me down.
Safety Sarah!
You're mine! Severing wind! It's over! Now you see what I can do! Take this! Try harder! Execution! Now! Dragon Swarm! Severing wind!
Amazing.
Take this! It's over!
Man, this is crazy.
Roaring Light Spear! You're finished!
Forgive me.
It stomped on the ground. Fucking kill me. Bro.
Severing wind!
It picked me up.
It's over!
Like, how many times I gotta dodge it? I'm surprised they didn't give us anything to get restore CP or anything. Like, that's crazy.
Where are you going? No dawn shall break this night. I'll be safe. Eagle Ray. Here's Eagle. Catapult. Steel Force. Breeze Lancer. When is time? Steel Force. Dragon Swarm. Take this. Outstanding form. Take this. In such unadulterated fury.
I mean, if we gotta fight like this the whole rest of the time, we definitely.
The fluidity of your movements is simply incredible. Can't move.
Oh, I'm trying to dodge it. Oh. I'm probably gonna save it and figure out what we're gonna do tomorrow. I'm playing Melty. This game is dragging me off. Bro, you gonna die. Just get smacked out of the sky. Alright, let me just save this, man. Oh shit, we can't save it? Well, hope it saved in a good spot before. Let me get myself up out of here, guys. So I can figure this out, what we gotta do. So we could beat this part. And we can move on until we can beat this game. Cause they, like, Dohalim already dead. It's crazy. The fuck we haven't. We've been far worse before.
That's what my shield's for. Get behind me. Good. I'll leave it to you. You're finished. Not today. You'll pay for that.
Damn, that didn't knock him down? Oh wow. But yeah, man, I'll catch you guys on another one. We'll figure this out. But tomorrow, no matter what, we're gonna do some Melted Blood, man. So I'll catch you guys on that next game on Friday. And then shit, we got Saturday off. Saturday, Sunday, so we'll be straight. So alright, man. I'll holler at you guys. And gang. Peace.